Hey, it's Baz here back with another YouTube video, and today I want to talk about cross-gen development doesn't limit the PlayStation 5, says Horizon Forbidden West director. Let's get to it. So I literally just seen this article now. It was released this morning. Just seen this, thought it was very interesting with all the talk about next generation being held back by the previous generation. Now this is a Sony first party studio that's come out and was talking about this. So going to read through it, and then we're going to have a wee discussion when we've read it. The director of Horizon Forbidden West insists the PS4 version of the game has not been held back by the PS5 edition, despite fans' concerns. Although the delay of God of War Ragnarok has caused plenty of fan anger in itself, including the usual abuse aimed at staff, the fact that it's been confirmed to be cross-gen game appearing on both PlayStation 4 and 5 has also caused plenty of consternation. Many worry that having to design the game so it works on both consoles prevents it from taking full advantage of the PlayStation 5, but while the developers at Santa Monica Studio have not yet commented, the makers of Horizon Forbidden West, which is also cross-gen, have. I don't think the cross-generation development was limited in any way. Director DeJohnde told HardwareZone.com, "When we started with the concept of this game, we had so many great ideas that ended up being included, to the point that we didn't really think about hardware limitations or anything." The advantage Horizon Forbidden West has in the argument that his recently released gameplay footage looks incredibly good, possibly the best yet seen on the PlayStation 5, and few would doubt that God of War, when it finally revealed, would look any less impressive. The PlayStation 5 version will always have the advantage though. As DeJohnde remarks for Horizon Forbidden West, "I think that the big delta between these two consoles, apart from the 3D audio, quick loading, and DualSense of course, is on the graphical side of things. And on the PlayStation 5 we can add so much more detail graphically. We can see the tiny hairs of Aloy's face, for example. You can also see a ton of detail from far away. I don't think many people noticed in the demo, but you could see each moss growing on the rocks. On the PlayStation 5, each individual strand of moss is rendered individually, so this machine is so powerful and it can add so much more detail to the image," he adds. "We also use it for a more specific lighting rig, the cinematic lighting rig that we normally only have time to use in cinematics. Because the PlayStation 5 is so much more powerful, we have it on all the time. During gameplay, there's a very high quality rendering and lighting system on a lot. So there are all these extra features that make the game look even better." Whether God of War Ragnarok will be the last cross-gen game from Sony remains to be seen, but it's probably unlikely, even as the next generation only titles, such as this week's Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, are also released. So this whole topic has been very interesting to me about the games being held back for the next generation consoles by the previous gen. The developer, obviously this is a first party studio under Sony. This is who has come out and said that when they were making Horizon Forbidden West, that because they knew it was being developed on both consoles, they didn't feel that anything that we're trying to create, was held back by the PlayStation 4 version. Look, I'm not going to say much in this. I'm a big advocate to saying, that for people who are saying that games are held back by the previous gen, if you look at a PC, if they're designing a new game for the PC, they still run on the old hardware. Obviously, they don't run as well. They're maybe not as high a frame rates, not as high a resolution. The response time between frames is not as good as well. But I'm personally like, I just thought this interesting, when it's now that PlayStation developers come out and saying this, first party studios, and where, this narrative needs to change, where, games have been held back by the, old generations. That's not true when you compare to PCs. PCs, they're going back, there's far more components and parts and variations and, newer parts over the years, so there's a lot more combinations they have to think about. Whereas Sony have only really, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 4 Pro to scale it on, I don't think, obviously, there could be, if you're pushing a game too far, there could be limitations, but not really. Like, the games can still be made, they can be scaled up and down, Look, if it's a good developer, they'll be able to make it work, and they'll be able to do what they want to do, to maximise and get the full potential out of the systems. Look, it's just an article saying, well, I'll do a wee quick video on it. I'm not going to keep you too long, but I just thought it was very interesting that they're saying it's not being held back, and this is, this is my thoughts all along, and I just want to make this wee video for you just to sort of talk about it. But here, I'm going to leave it there, but if you have any, if you want to leave a wee comment below, we can chat about it and discuss it as well. But here, if you're liking the comments or the videos I'm making, if you want to support the channel, any support is very much appreciated. If you want to hit that wee like button, if you hit the wee subscribe button as well, you can see when all my future, or all my other videos, and if you hit the wee bell notification, you can see when all my future videos drop. But here, thanks for all listening to this wee video, and hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you until the next one. See you soon. Bye.